There's a hidden message in my book, Living with Complexity, and the hidden message is this. There are many obvious statements that people believe about design or about the world without questioning them. And I have learned that when I find some obvious statement like, things are too complex, we must have simple things, if I question them, I discover that maybe they are wrong. And so I was concerned that everybody said, we want simple things, simple products. But I noticed that in the store, if there was a simple product and a more complex product, people always bought the more complex one. So I tried to understand what was happening. And I realized that complex is necessary because the world is complex, our life is complex, the tools we use must match the world. What we want is understanding. If we understand complex, we don't find them complex. We find them what we need. So the real trick is understanding. And that was really the message of my book, that we want understanding, not simplicity. A good designer really must understand people, must understand the activities that people do and the way people think. We cannot blindly accept the old tradition of it must be beautiful and very simple. Beautiful, yes, that's important. Very simple? No. Very simple things may actually be more difficult to use. So the designer has to understand the science of design. Interaction science is the modern, most important field to learn. I'm very pleased to see that there's a department at SKKU that is interaction science. And the designers, the goal of the designer is to take these complex things and make them so that people can understand them. That's the important lesson. Apple is a great company. They have really transformed consumer electronics by having really excellent design, aesthetically pleasing, beautiful to look at, beautiful to hold, with easy to use systems that are aimed at making life easy for the people who use it. Apple thinks systems. It isn't that the iPod or the iPhone or the computer is easy. It's that the way you connect it on a network, the way you connect it to a printer, the way the iPod gets the music and distributes it throughout the house. It's a system. And the major lesson that should be learned is it's a system. Do not just make a television set or a cell phone or a music player, but make them all work together seamlessly. And of course, make them beautiful, make them affordable, make them match the needs of people. But don't copy Apple. We already have Apple. So I think Korean companies have to make a mark of their own, not by copying other companies, but by establishing something that is uniquely Korean.